That's that I'm gonna
Just
suck
give me
on
the
you light.
light.
That's that I'm gonna suck on you light right there.
That's what
Yeah,
you
all
got to
that
you got to do. The
first.
give me the gun, Trey.
Give me the gun, Trey. Give me the gun, Trey. Yeah, man, how you doing on this
Man,
good
I
day?
can't complain.
Got my coffee in my cup. Got
Okay.
a bitch on my. No, I'm kidding. Um, so funny story. First off, how you doing on this wonderful day?
Hey, man, I can't complain, man. Just holding on like a hubcap in the fast lane.
I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have no plan for today.
Okay.
Internet. We
Okay.
asked GT. We asked the GT 500 for a outline. This bitch gave me the same outline as last week. Don't trust the robots.
You
Y'all
can't.
need
Not just
human
yet.
intervention.
Not just yet. Don't give your
Not just
full
yet.
trust. You let
Not
them
till they
drive
get.
you places, but you can't trust them with a simple outline.
Yeah, that's funny. We let the car drive. I get in that automated car, but I ain't gonna
You just punch it in. I punch in the coordinates.
get the answer going. Said the vibe. What's this? Nam Chamba. Nag Chamba.
That's a good one. That's
Yeah.
an underrated one. I mean, I smell it in certain places, but that's a good one to have on your personal. I'm a sandalwood or like the
Sandalwood too. I
creamsicle.
think I got some sandalwood down here. I
Yep,
bet you I do.
sandalwood. There's another one. I like love too. Like that's from our parents
Love.
though. Like that's an old one. That purple, it just smells like
Mm-hmm.
smells good. I like that one.
This is Envision Paradise. Stormy got me this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's like a island vibe. I like
Yeah.
the fruit.
Yeah.
She's more of a spice, like those stronger scents.
Mm-hmm.
More of a tropical fruit type of motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Like a tropical
Pause.
fruit based.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
As they would say. I'm saying
Pause
that
if need be.
sarcastically for
Yeah,
anybody who's
pause if
not in
need
the
be.
know. I don't actually
Yeah,
say
me neither. I
pause.
don't
If I
participate
say
too much
something
in
that
it.
sound gay and make you uncomfortable, which one of us is gay?
The one who's uncomfortable.
I'm just saying. Either way, I did want to talk about. I was trying to download. So, are you an Xbox or PlayStation person? This is unprovoked. Once again, we got no
Both.
script.
Both. We can do whatever.
Okay, I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
That gun to your head.
Yeah.
You gotta pick one.
Okay.
Because we both actually have both. We both got PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo, and all the
It's
things.
a blessing. It's
But
a
if you had to
blessing to
pick
have
one,
those. Yeah.
what would you pick?
PlayStation. PlayStation Nation, bro. 1000%, man.
Now I'm
Xbox
gonna ask
hasn't
for your
shown me
opinion on
nothing.
this though.
Okay.
Because I have an Xbox right here. So I have a PlayStation upstairs. I got an Xbox right here. And I was playing Call of Duty, and you talked about this on the last episode. Like, why I gotta have all goddamn 10 Call of Duties on here taking up 200?
one.
This motherfucker take up all the goddamn space. They got Cyberpunk on the Game Pass. Was it you telling me play Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk's good because
Somebody, it was you, I think.
yes.
So I'm trying to
The
download
possibilities are
Cyberpunk. It's like
endless.
no room.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
only game I got on there, only game I have on this Xbox is Overcooked for my wife, or for Stormy.
That's frustrating.
Right.
That is a
I got
tough
Overcooked
game.
and Call of Duty. And they like, you ain't got no room. I go to try to free up space. Call of Duty, there's 7 Call of Duties on there.
Never know. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. They let you
I
go
only
through
playing
and
one.
take bits and pieces of the game. Like you can take off zombies and the campaign mode to have just straight online. But why do I have to do that? Like I already paid y'all the money. I don't play these old ones. No one really plays the old ones because the security is bad on them. So the hackers be eating them old ones alive. But it's still, yeah, man. Just go and delete Overcooked and just buy the physical copy of Overcooked, bro. You can have
Nah,
my
I can't
physical
delete
copy.
Overcooked.
You can have my
happy wife,
physical
happy
copy.
life. I'm gonna never play that motherfucker, but I'm gonna keep it on there.
Yeah, we just get yelled at playing too much with it's tough.
I didn't mind it until
Overcooked's
you had to
tough.
wash dishes. You get into them harder boards and they like, hey, we don't have plates.
Yep,
I'm
the
like,
plates
what?
are over here and they disappear and you gotta take the portal to
I
make
gotta get on a
tomatoes.
treadmill to go to a portal to get to the sink to wash the dishes.
Yep.
And,
That's when it gets
the air
frustrating.
balloon's already on fire.
My goodness. Fire
What-
extinguisher. Do you know where the
what do I-
extinguisher is? You gotta
Yeah,
you gotta
it's
map
on the
those
other
out.
side of the portal.
It is.
But you touched on something that I wanted to talk about. Deleting all the other ones. Like, so that's what I just did. I went in and deleted all, like, Black Ops 6 and, like, Modern Warfare 2, and I just went and deleted all of them, freed up a shit ton of space. Like, that's hilarious that you have to do that. Can you do that on PlayStation? I feel like an old man asking this question.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So it seems real intuitive on Xbox, because I don't have no other games that I have to do this on. So this is my first time being confronted with this.
Yeah, it's a problem.
On PlayStation, I just got to go in like to like the storage or something and find the game and then like
Do
manage
the same
add-ons or
thing. They'll
something.
all pop up when they're all
Okay.
Call of Duty because I still
Yeah.
have like Modern Warfare on my PlayStation, and I'm like, okay, well, the hackers took that game over anyway. And Cold
Yeah.
War, Cold War is my favorite because I like playing the zombies. I know you don't like playing the zombies,
That's the first
but
thing I deleted on here. Zombies, punk.
let them
Get me
go.
out of here.
Let them go.
I get overstimulated. I'm a child.
Easily,
I'm
same.
a child. They just keep coming.
Yeah,
They just keep
yep.
coming. It's like, we got to get up here. I'm like, hey, fuck you, Pat. I'm logging off.
You gotta swing around here. You gotta shoot down at them. Yep,
You got to come revive me. I'm dead weight now on the
yep.
team.
I'm out of
Like, hey,
ammo. That was
just go
me.
on without me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it's hilarious, but that's all why I don't play. We have a group of friends who I've been playing Call of Duty with. So Pat got me into Call of Duty. I want to say a couple years ago.
Yeah,
I'm late to the game. I know.
tardy to the party.
But then I've been playing, and then this nigga Pat quit playing. He's left me, and now I'm playing with other people, and these other people are trying to get me to play Warzone, and I don't want to.
The
Okay, so
Warzone's new. Yeah, they put
these
the
are good
Warzone in
friends,
the new one now. Yeah.
good friends, but they don't
Yeah.
explain. Like, I've never played Warzone or any battle royale, which I'm finding out like that's what that is.
Yeah.
Never played it ever. I'm
Yeah.
now realizing like how it goes after the fact, but these niggas just put me in there. Like, if
Yeah.
you don't know, like, you jump off a plane. You start in the air and you jump off a plane.
Yep.
And this is literally my first time playing it. I see bunches of niggas jumping off the plane. So I jump off the plane. And they like, hey, man, did you jump off the plane? I was like, yes. Yes, I
You
did.
gotta wait. If y'all in a squad, you gotta wait to go where
I
the
didn't
squad
know.
goes.
That's the type of shit you tell me on the loading
Yep.
screen.
Yep.
Right? If I've
Learning
never played this,
exercise.
I told
Yeah.
y'all I ain't never played
I'm
this.
new to this.
Now I'm lost. They frustrated with me because they trying to find me where I done jumped off at. I don't. Then they say, hey, don't get into a firefight. I'm like, I'm sorry. I thought that was the point of the game.
I was looking for phone. As soon as on my feet, my boots
I'm
are on the
looking
ground.
for 'em.
Phone.
Nope. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not playing this no more. I'm gonna just be on this multiplayer. I'm gonna be on the
Telling
MP.
you.
I holler at
I
y'all.
feel like I wouldn't be able to catch up with you if I ever saved up to get the new one. I'm just frustrated at just their tactics that they use on
I'm about
all
to
these
quit it.
Call of Duties. It doesn't feel like the old ones, and I feel like the old man on the soapbox yelling at the clouds. But it's not the same. But I feel like it's like riding a bike. I feel like I can get back in
Oh,
there.
you can. Oh,
I
100%.
struggled with the Omni movement. I was not an
Yeah.
Omni movement god, but I still put up quality numbers
Oh yeah.
on the COD.
Oh yeah. I'm a 2010.
Okay, 2010. See, I don't even care about the numbers, to be honest with
20
you.
deaths, 10 kills.
Yep, that's what it is. I done died 28 times, but I got 15 kills, and I'm pumping my chest.
Yeah.
I'm out there with the
KG, LeBron, 100%.
Yep.
Nah, I'm about to quit though, for real.
Okay,
Just
I'm proud
because
of you.
it's another one just gonna come out. Like he said about the Mexicans, they just gonna give us another roof. This is gonna be
Well, I
another
didn't
one.
say that because I love all my Mexican friends, all two of them. I didn't put that on there. That was the
I
other
didn't say
person
you
on the
said
other
it. It's a
side. I didn't say that.
comedian.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah,
comedian. I believe it was Earthquake, maybe.
yeah. You better
And he
name
said
drop.
Mexicans work
We only
ethic.
get like 5 or 6 views, and like 3 of them are Mexican.
That's the different
Or Spanish, of
demographic.
Spanish descent. Yes,
Hispanic speaking
yes,
Latin
yes,
brothers and
yes.
sisters,
Latin descent. Yes.
which is
Yep, yep. Stop it.
mhm,
That's for the other podcast.
that's for the other one. That's not for here, Granny, Mama. Sorry. But no, I'm about to quit though, because I'm just tired of it. Like, there's other games I didn't finish. Ghost of Yotei, I saw the online came out for that. I'm about to dip
Yeah,
my toes in.
I'm ready. Whenever you get on that, I got a one other homeboy who plays, but he won't be able to play till next week. So I've been itching. Like I played the first board by myself. I didn't have
Ooh,
other people with me, and I
ooh.
was like, "Damn, Cheese does have this game because your name's up there at the top." I'm like, "So whenever you ready, even if it's today,
I'm
you
about to
let me
hop on
know."
it. Um, I don't know if you play Assassin's Creed, but Assassin's Creed Shadows, which was supposed to be like Ghost of Yotei.
Mhm.
I never finished that. Actually, I did finish it, but then they gave a DLC which is a brand new island. I never finished that. I need to go ahead and hop on that.
Yeah,
Um,
I like watching you play that one. I don't think I'm an Assassin's Creed person because I probably need to start from the ground up, but I enjoyed watching your gameplay of Assassin's Creed, the new one.
yeah. Um, so I'm late to Assassin's Creed as well. Evidently, it's 37 of those.
That's
I just
crazy.
started playing. It was pretty cool. So I started playing
Mhm.
the one where he's in Egypt, and that's like,
Oh yeah, you have the hawk and everything. What is it?
yeah,
Egypt? Is this Assassin's Creed Egypt or something? Different name. I know what you're talking about.
Origins.
Origins?
Cause
Okay.
that's why it was cool. Cause
Uh-huh.
that was the first one. He was the first one. The story
Okay.
of that dude was how all the assassins started. So it was kind of cool for that to be the one for me to dip my toes in. Cause
Mhm.
now I see how the whole, I think it's called the Order, how they started. So I only played the next gen console Assassin's Creeds, like PlayStation 5 and up. Them the only ones I've played. I haven't
Okay.
played, for any of you historians or elitists,
Yeah,
I
people,
haven't
the
played any
buffs.
of the other ones.
Yeah.
I've only played the new ones, but it's just a robust game. It's like Ubisoft, like they do the what is it, the Watch Dogs and stuff, like just big
Yeah.
open worlds. Like it's a good
Yeah.
game. But the new Assassin's Creed, or the one that I need to go back to, is in Japan. They ninjas and shit.
Okay, see, that's right up both our alleys right
Yeah,
there.
you know,
Like
I
ninjas,
I do
samurais, anything
favor
like
a ninja shit.
shinobis. Yeah, man. Yeah.
One is a shinobi, and that's the term that they use. They use the term shinobi. She comes from a shinobi clan, one of the
I'm
main characters.
intrigued. Yes.
Yeah. I wouldn't say like, "Oh, you gotta play it." Like, it's actually literally the exact same story of Ghost of Yote, which was kinda disappointing because
Oh.
Ghost of Yote had been coming for quite some time,
Mhm.
and, Assassin's Creed evidently, and once again, I don't know because 'cause I'm not a purist, I'm not an elitist, don't get at me in the comments, but the elitists have been wanting Assassin's Creed to go to Japan for, like, ever, and they didn't do it until this Ghost of Yote came out, and they just happened to have, like, the same kinda story, like,
Exactly. Yeah, they just put that out there.
it was disappointing. I
Pacified.
played both of them though.
Yeah.
For a nigga who hated on it, I played both.
I'm saying that that online the co-op mode, you can be a
Yote?
shinobi, a mercenary. It's really interesting in how the enemy types and stuff, like you're fighting all types of inanimate objects, like towards the
I
end, it's like a
watched
boss
the
battle.
trailer.
Yeah, it's pretty it's pretty cool. I haven't really did too much. Like I think I'm only a level 2, and that was from me playing one time and I died at the end of the last and then I exited. I feel like you'll enjoy it too. It's pretty much the same thing, but
I like the first one, Ghost of Tsushima
yes.
online.
Yeah, you turned me on to that one.
Yeah, I like that one, but it kinda got stale, pretty quickly. Imma still dip my
Repetitive.
toes in there and see what it's about, but it kinda got redundant, and then it also got hard. Like, the
Okay.
better I got, the more difficult it got. Because
Yeah.
whilst you're playing online, it's a co-op, like, we're playing together
Mhm.
against a AI or a computer
Mhm.
enemy, and that enemy just keeps progressively being more of a dick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'm a fuck
It's
with
the
it though,
same thing. But
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Let me know when you hop on that thing, man, because I'm gonna level up. I need to level up too. I just don't like playing with randos. Like if I know you, I know y'all turn the mic on. But if I don't know you, I'm gonna have to test you out first.
Yeah, I don't. The funny thing is, people on Call of Duty, which is a toxic environment, people just be sending me. I have so many friend requests,
Yeah.
and I don't even talk to people.
That's
Like
because you
and that's
play.
not
They can
true.
see your progression and you play.
I will talk to people like, "Hey, my bad,"
Yeah, yeah. Just
because I
click
play
it,
hardcore.
unmute.
You put me on
Yep.
the hardcore,
Sorry. My bad.
I'll unmute to be like, "My bad, bro."
Yeah.
Mute back on.
I didn't see you there, bro.
Yeah. Or, like, it's a napalm dropping on B. You might wanna get out of there.
Sorry about
Go back
that.
on mute. But
I'm
other
about
than
to
that,
say
I don't.
I'm a ghost when I'm online. Like I'm always online, but I haven't been online in like 12 years, bro. But I'm always on.
I was about to say, nigga, I sent you on there the other day.
Yep. Yeah. You see that because you're my friend. You're my close friend, but
Right.
unbeknownst, it'll be like he ain't logged on in 12 years.
I mean I mean, I want to do that, but then I don't know, feel like it'll be a dick, I guess. Not saying that you're a dick, but you know
I
what I
am.
mean? Like,
I am.
because there
I am.
are people that I do play with,
Yes.
And not all of them, but some people will be like, "I'll jump in the game," and I'm like, "Fuck, all right."
That's the only reason why I do it,
I
but I don't have
understand
that
why.
many friends on there, but it'll be like someone on a PlayStation 4 while I'm playing the game on a 5 multiplayer, and it's like, "Alright, yes, we can still play the game, but it's gonna be a different quality of game." Or they'll be like, "Hey, bro, let's go play Overcooked." No, I don't wanna play Overcooked. I love you, but I don't wanna play Overcooked right now. So, if I'm offline, you'll know. Usually, I just send a text. He'll be like, "Hey, hop on this game, this time. Bring a Four Loko."
What was that game we was playing?
Which one?
I'm trying to think. It's the last one we played. It's
It was
the cop
Breakpoint,
game.
last one we played.
No, well, yeah, it was Breakpoint. Ready or Not, thank you. The cop game.
Shit,
Ready
that
or
shit's
Not, that one
fun.
was interesting.
It
That
is. It's
one,
scary.
that was a white knuckle game. Like, it wasn't a scary game, but it was scary. If y'all haven't
Sweating.
played or seen that, like, I've never been in a firefight, like, but if I had, this is what I would imagine that it would be like. Like,
I fully
you know how
agree.
many times we played that and we on the board and I was like, I don't know where I got shot from. Like,
Bro,
I
that
don't
like,
know
I
where the
still
shooter was at.
have a couple videos in my phone when we was like, "Alright, we'll go right." We moved together well as a team.
We
But we
communicate.
both was like, "All right, you go right, I go left." I went right with you, and then you had went left, and I couldn't find you, and I heard gunshots. And I'm like, "Oh." So on my screen, I stopped in the corner just trying to figure out where the hell Cheese was. Cheese is in front of me up under this door, and I just see his feet. His whole body just dropped in front of me. And I'm
Yep.
like, "Oh."
Slump. Slump
You gotta
guy.
move as
Boom.
a team. You gotta move as a squad on that game. It
Yeah.
is just so
Gotta communicate.
it is for enthusiasts because like every time you die, they spawn the enemies different places. No enemy kind of acts the same. It's still kind of buggy because you be filling people up with holes, and then you still put the handcuffs on them and stuff like that. But scary game, but a great game. And that's all. And I'm
Well,
not a digital person. I downloaded that digitally, so I'm
yeah, it was
like, all
cheap
right,
though. It was like
yeah.
40 or $50 or something, considering games was like $80. So like
I
I
was
was
about
like,
to say that's sad that we'd be like, man, that's a steal right there. Because remember, games used to be like $30. I can't even remember the first really expensive game that we had bought. Like I don't expensive is 60 beans for a game, but mind you, like you said, shit's eighty
Yeah.
dollars now.
I bought this most recent Call of Duty,
Hmm.
which was 70,
Okay.
and then I bought the Black Sale, which was 30.
Okay.
So that's why I'm
Okay.
like, fuck Call of Duty. I'm done with you guys.
It's
And
just,
then the
it's just
Black
too
Sale is
much.
only for a season. Once again, in my ignorance, I probably should have knew better. And
Well,
now we
yeah.
in season 2, so now my Black Sale purchase is obsolete.
Yeah, I just
I got
don't
a couple
it's
of guns and some skins.
like it stopped being fun for me probably after like kind of like World at War. They had or the World War II one, they had, like, the gambling system that essentially that's what it is, you're just gambling, but eventually you'll get that weapon skin, it'll fall in a random box, or you'll unlock it by playing the game, but this one
Bullshit.
is just kinda it's too much, $30, like, I was upset as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle myself. It's $20 per turtle?
Bruh,
$20 per turtle is crazy, in
that's
addition to
$80. And
$70
then that's
game that I
what?
bought.
The Master
Wow.
Splinter, you had to buy, it was like 20 something hundred COD points, which is another $20 to get the Master Splinter. So,
Jeez.
I'm like, shit, that's $100 for the whole goddamn game. Like, hell nah.
And they'll
I was so excited about it too.
give you like 10 COD points for playing the game. You'll never get there, so you get so frustrated that you just crack open that wallet.
I played the game for 2 years and got 10 COD points.
10. I'm a veteran. All my weapons are diamond. Got 10 COD points. No,
10 COD points.
no.
Yeah, wow. I do want to pivot. And once again, we don't have an outline, so
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
we're just spitballing it.
shooting
It's
from the
cool
hip.
though.
But the
Yeah.
show is about video games, shoes, sports, clothes, the culture. What was the first your first pair of Jordans?
My first pair of Jordans was a Jordan FBI. I
I'm
don't know
sorry?
too many people know about that, but it was like a Team Jordan shoe, but it came with like a rubber band around it, but it had the big we sucker for big logos. I'm still
100%.
the older I get, the more I kinda wanna, like, take the logo off of shit, but that's just me. But I still am kind of a sucker for a big swoosh or a big jump man. It depends on the placement. But the placement of this jump man was on this rubber band that goes over the sheath of the shoe, like the forefoot all the way around. And I had a black on black pair and the jump man was white. You couldn't tell me anything. You couldn't that was my first pair of Jordans. I wasn't into the shoe game, but I was into shoes, if that makes any
You
sense.
said Jordan SDI, D as in David,
FBI. FBI.
like the boys.
Yes, like the law. Mhm, mhm. F as in Frank.
Yeah, okay.
Yep,
Percent.
yep. Those were
I
my
remember these.
first piece of
Yeah, the
piece of
black on
Jordan
black
shoe.
joints.
Yeah, with the white Jumpman. Like, I'll buy another pair if I see them in the wild and in my size, I'll scoop. I'll scoop just because of that. Like, I felt like shit, I was a terrible basketball player then, so I averaged about 5 points. It felt like 20. Felt like 20. Mhm. And them
Drop a dub
FBIs.
on them.
Yep, sometimes I dream that he is
Right.
me. Yeah.
And this is the Wizards. Okay. Cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that was my first, like, pull up, and then if we go earlier than that, it was, Randy Moss was on the Jordan team. I ended up
Mhm.
buying his turf shoe, and it was like it looked like a boxer shoe, but it was for, outdoor football turf. That was, like, the very, very first one, but FBI personally was my A1 day one.
I remember these ones right here.
See, how my camera's not flipping away. I need to put a mirror up so I can see,
Ah,
but
okay,
you
damn.
probably
My bad.
showing the
I'm
right
sharing my
shoe.
screen. Can't even see my bad, my bad, my
Mhm.
bad.
No, it's all good.
My first, I love like they were showing a picture of Mike with the FBI's on. I love seeing Mike in them one-off Jordans, like in a
Yep,
team Jordan, you know what I mean? Like just in
yep,
a
yeah,
Jordan you don't and not a
yep.
numbered Jordan, if that makes
Not
sense.
a number. Yep, that makes perfect sense.
My first Jordan was the flu game.
Yeah. Yeah, you said
And
your pops got you those, and then was your
yes, my
second one
daddy
was them
bought them for
nines?
me.
Them olive, shouts out to a real one.
Yeah, them olive nines. So yes, that's actually that's why you're a good friend. You remember that. The very first Jordan was them olive nines, and I fucking hated them Jordans when I like as a kid.
Yeah,
Like this fucking brown shit as a
yeah,
child, that
UPS
shit
it's
was not
close to
where it was at.
UPS brown,
I
but
did
it was
not
like
love them
olive.
motherfuckers. Now as an adult, oh, if I could find them motherfuckers, boy, look,
Man,
because the
I'm in
nine
it.
is one of the most comfortable Jordans, low key.
Yeah, that's a baseball. It was base made after a baseball cleat and glove. Like, it's just fire.
Yeah, I hated that shit as
Yeah.
a child. But when he got me them flu games,
Boy,
I
boy,
I
boy.
slept with those things in the bed with me. Like I
They was
was,
sick,
oh man, I love that shoe so
man.
much. It was a
Great
good
shoe.
time.
Great shoe.
But them FBI's, them was slept on. I forgot about those. That's a good one. And
Yeah,
them
man.
Randy Mosses.
Yeah,
I remember.
those are my shit. Like, I wasn't a sports person back then because I played, I'd ride bikes, skateboards and stuff. I was into X Games. I was on X Games mode back then, but I did have a nice pair of 2 nice pairs of Jordans to get me into the game.
Nice.
Them flu
That's
games are
interesting.
sick
Let's
though.
hang out there for a little bit because
Yeah.
I also was into for one riding bikes. We was in a bike gang. We would go around and
Yeah, but you see, you're telling on yourself. See, that's why you
uh-huh.
talking about being the law, bro. I don't wanna hear that. You the law?
Right.
And you used to take bikes?
Yeah, my bad. That's on me.
No, no. See, I used to
But
dig
I
out the handlebars and I put nails in them because I thought I could throw nails at people's tires. Like, haha, the boys are on my tail, and I just throw some carpenter nail. It never really worked, but they be
I
like,
can
"He
imagine.
throwing nails." I always get told on for throwing nails.
No. I was into skateboarding too though. That's funny that you would say that. Like I was it was really Chris Bano put me up on skateboarding. He was good at it. Like he could do tricks and stuff
Mhm.
like that. I could do
Uh-huh.
like a kickflip
Mhm.
barely. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But that kind of is what got me into video. Like I could ride and like
Mhm.
I would record them as they were doing tricks.
Yeah.
And
That's a talent within itself.
yeah, to just be steady hand on there
Yep.
following
Yep.
them.
Yep.
But I was never good enough. I was afraid to hurt myself. They's like, in order to get good, you got to hurt yourself. I'm like, well, I guess I'll never be good.
And I had with Stevie Williams, like I didn't know too many African American skaters, but
Hmm.
I did some research when I was a
Shout out to
kid,
Stevie
when I was
Williams,
into
Dirty
it.
Ghetto Kids.
A Dirty Ghetto Kids, and then also like, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. That's a game. We're piggybacking on the games.
That's what got me in
But
there.
when we saw Chad Muska and well, he's not African American, but
Yeah.
um,
Brown.
I ended up saving up like for a birthday. I was able to get I think it was a Dirty Ghetto Kids deck. And then I got some lime green wheels. I had some purple grip tape. I was really into it. I fell on my teeth and I sold it the very next day for a discounted price. Like, so I agree, you gotta hurt yourself to really appreciate skating, like street skating. But once you fall on your teeth, it's not very pleasant. You're
I don't want no parts of it. I don't want no parts. Yeah, but no, that's true. I have friends break arms, break legs, break fingers,
that
and
don't
I
even
was
sound
like,
fun. Then
no,
you gotta like you can't just get in a car and ride back home. You gotta pick up your skateboard and skate back
and
injured.
carry it. I ain't
Mhm.
skating. I'm carrying that bitch. Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mall grab
But shout out to all the young black kids who was in skating before it
for
was cool
sure.
skateboarding.
For
You know what I mean?
sure.
Like I said, the Stevie Williams, the TK, Terrence Kennedy's.
Yeah.
He got with one of them Simmons girls, Angela Simmons, all of them
Yeah.
skateboarding.
And
You
he was
know,
signed with ice cream too. So he bought that
yeah,
whole
style of ice
different
cream
type
for
of
real. Shout
swag.
out for real.
Yeah, he had the whole different types of skater swag, and it was just accessible to the young black youth,
Yeah,
really
chains and
realistically.
grills and
It was
hey,
cool. It made that shit cool. So
it
I
did.
always liked Dirty Ghetto Kids because they was just
Stevie
Dirty
Williams
Ghetto
used to
Kids.
spark big
It's
blunts.
fresh. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was good. That took me back.
Yeah.
Also, so just speaking of childhood, like,
Mhm.
what was your Saturday morning cartoon? Like, what did you watch?
Man, so it was an old one called Bump in the Night.
Bump in the
I don't know
Night.
if too many people that's showing my age, but it was a
Nah, I
part
fucking
of one
hated Bump in
Saturday
the Night.
morning. So if you stay up late enough, you have like Winnie the Pooh, The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and I fucking love that shit. But it was Bump in the Night, and it was it's like it's not an alien, but it's a creature that lives under this kid's bed, and he had a shoe as a best friend, and the shoe would
Yep.
talk. It was good. You'd have to probably look it up, but it was fire. It was
Yeah,
kind of
it
like
wasn't.
claymation.
It wasn't at all. I hated Bump in the Night. Like when Bump in the Night came on, I was like, ugh.
Turn the channel.
I,
Yeah,
for real.
man.
I freaking hated it. But like we similar in age, but I got like a couple years on you. I
You
was
do.
the Darkwing Duck, DuckTales. You know what I mean? Yeah. So DuckTales was so I have older brothers. DuckTales was my bigger brother.
Mhm,
But I was Darkwing Duck, which is kind of like not a spinoff of DuckTales, but that universe. It had Launchpad in there and stuff like that,
mhm,
who was in
mhm.
DuckTales.
Yep.
And then they had Darkwing Duck on Disney Plus. I made my kids watch it.
They do
You know what I mean?
it's like history, bro. Like they need to speaking of that, next time I come over there, Imma bring some movies that maybe they haven't seen, but they need to. They're old enough now to watch some of the cartoon movies that we used to watch. But I
Like
can't think
what?
because I know you've already did that. You've already downloaded all the good stuff like the
I
Power
be making them.
Rangers.
Yep.
Have they seen Drop Dead Fred?
No.
They're probably not ready for that one. Let's
I
see.
made them watch
What's that?
what did I make them watch? I made Rain watch Love and Basketball. So Rain is my
Classic.
middle daughter she's a pretty good basketball player. She got some
Shooty hoops player.
opportunities. She honestly, and this is unbiased, right? Because
Mhm,
people know, like, I be on my kids, I be on their heads. I have high expectations.
mhm,
She's a really good basketball player. She's a
mhm.
damn good
I agree.
basketball player.
I
But
agree.
she gets in the games. Like she have a game where she could drop 20 points, and she have a game where she could drop 3 points. And like she's just inconsistent. I'm trying to get her to get
Mhm.
that. She's a pass first player, even
Which is
to her
cool.
detriment. Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
I love that. I want her to be a good teammate, but
Mhm.
like I said, even to her detriment, you know what I mean? Like she will pass it to somebody who okay, let me if you pass it to me and I trick
Okay.
the layup,
Yeah.
you might pass it to me again as
Okay.
just a ball player. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
My beautiful loving daughter, she gonna keep passing it to that. I'm like, "Babe, at some point, you got to
Yeah.
realize it's you. If you
Sometimes you gotta
dropping the
get them
dime."
going. Is she passing the ball? Like, I've seen her play, but is she now like, since I haven't seen her play in maybe a couple months, 2, 3, 4 months,
Yeah.
is she leading the person to the goal? Or is this
Yeah.
person, like, just open and she's passing the ball, like, not a panic pass, but, like, you're under the goal, you're in perfect position to score. Is she leading them to the goal? Like, go that way. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not passing
So,
directly to you. I'm telling you where to go. You got to be a maestro. Because some people get worked up, or not worked up, but they get
the panic
their
pass,
game breaker by
I
getting
mean,
other people going.
yeah. No, so she, that's actually a really good point. So she will so we have some bigs, and
Hmm.
so I coach the team along with Elgin and Rod. Like, we all guards though. And
Hmm.
our opportunity is we have some bigs, and they are big for 5th grade. And we just need somebody to work with them because they got like, just catching like they not just Ryan, but the girls will put it to them right there, point blank,
Hmm.
and all they got to do is catch and finish,
Just go up.
and
Hmm.
yeah, you know what I mean? And they just I don't know, just a bunch of bad habits. And like I said, they're
Next,
great girls, but I got to take ownership as like
you
the
should probably like put the ball on the ground, right? Like on the block.
mhm,
Have them pick it up and go straight up. Like, go reach to drop down to get the
step
ball,
in time.
drop step to go up. Like, immediately to get that repetitiveness in their mind. Like, when I get this ball, I can drop step, scoot these little girls out the way and go straight up. And
And
just kind
then,
of make a game of it. Like, have them run. I've seen the bigs have
yeah, you
them
seen it.
maybe work from the box, and you can have them do it at the same time and maybe rebound and switch. That might be a little advanced, but like,
No, I like
score.
that.
If you miss, you're still going. It's not about the makes, it's just getting the mechanics down of, I need to go straight up. Like, I don't need to put the ball down if I don't have any whips, no whip appeal, no baby face. If I don't have that shit, the ball needs to go one bounce straight up, one bounce straight up, like right, left hand, and just
Boom,
have the
boom.
bigs do that shit for
Switching back and
fun.
forth.
Pull them to the side, put the ball on the box. You reach out, long step, power dribble up. That could be a basic.
No, I mean, honestly, and like I said, that might be basic to you, but that's like exactly like the type of
No,
stuff that we need to
I
do
get
for
it.
them.
Yeah, I get it.
One of the big dads, we had him come in the past couple of practices, and he'd
Hmm.
been doing similar stuff like
Hmm.
that. But like I
Hmm.
said, that's just like right now. We
Hmm.
about to next week we go to Indiana for Adidas SSB
Nice.
for their regional, and I feel like that's our Achilles heel as a team is the bigs, right? Like our guards are are good.
Hmm.
They're serviceable, but like I said, we leave a lot of points out there in the paint, and
Yeah.
that's a big opportunity.
But that's it, like, like when we was younger, like eventually we got tired of getting our ass cracked. Pause if need be. Yeah, and I don't say it like, you know what I mean. But just getting beat up all the time, that shit gets old. Like taking L's or tricking off layups. Like,
Tricking
we used to
layup.
have to run for missing layups. Like, so layups is I'm not worried about who's on me. I just need to get my mechanics right so I can make this layup.
Right.
But I just, at some point, it has to set in with the people who want to hoop. It's like, bro, you're going to be traveling hooping, and there's a big that just learned how to do this, but does it better than you. That should give you enough fire to be like, okay, like, I need to Euro step around this or float. Like, we had to throw floaters over our coach standing on a chair with a broom. So that's an extremely high floater. If he just wants us to get the mechanics of, one,
Did
two,
I?
my knee is up with the ball over. He didn't care about the makes. This shit
Mhm.
was, I don't know. It's
I like
different.
it. Yeah,
But yeah.
it's different. These girls are also in 5th grade, and if I'm being
Mhm.
100% honest,
Plenty of time.
I wasn't
Plenty.
there. I wasn't there in 5th grade. These girls are ahead of schedule.
Okay.
So
Yeah, but and I know, like, I saw some of them put up stacking moves and shit when I was there. I was
yeah.
like, okay, y'all,
But show me your best combination.
whoa, 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 now, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, for
That's
sure.
You guys are doing a great job though. Like, when I come, I'm always impressed by something or someone, some even people saying, there's some things that that everybody can work on. But I do like how y'all having that shit and y'all actually are winning and you're actually there giving your time, you and L, giving and the other coaches too. So that shit is always I love seeing that. That shit charges me up.
That's it's it's my life. We in the
Mhm.
gym 5 days a week, 6 days a week. We got
Mhm.
practice today.
Mhm.
We got skill work today. So we had practice yesterday. Then we gonna
Okay.
go get some skill work today.
Nice.
Games this weekend in preparation for hitting the road next week. Like
Yeah.
this is all we do. All we do is play basketball. If you look around this room, it's like 10 basketballs on the floor.
There you go. That's good. That's a good.
Yeah.
Hey, you see Wilson Evolutions, them shits is $99 now?
Bro, Rain
Man,
just
I'm
lost
stealing
one.
everybody's ball.
Bro, Rain
That
just
shit
lost one, bro.
hey, that's a part of the game, but I'm upset. I'm
Nah, that's
upset.
not a you. We got so many fuck off balls for you to lose. Let me share my screen
You
and show them
lost
how
it.
much a
See, I
fucking
wouldn't even see, I need to flip it here. Let me see, Imma flip it around.
Evo cost. Boom.
Ha, drop dead Fred up there.
Oh
Shouts
yeah, I
out.
had pulled it up, but yeah, like I said, I stopped sharing. I was like, because you can't even see it.
I can
I was
see it. I
sharing
flipped it.
everything. I pulled up bump in the night. I pulled up all of that, but like I said,
Nice.
you couldn't see it, so it's like,
Yeah.
might as well stop sharing. But yeah, so for a girl ball, they 80. But you
That's
see,
crazy.
124 to 139 for us. Them is the next
Wow. That's so whew.
on Amazon because that's where everybody goes, is to
Yeah,
Amazon. So
for
let's look
sure.
on Amazon, right?
For sure.
Well, so this is the ball that Rain has. This is
Mhm.
the exact one that she lost. Was this blue one, and
Mhm.
she's a woman's ball, so she's a 28
Man.
5.
Yeah.
So
Have you looked into I don't know if they still make them, but they were the season creators, like, balls, I don't even know where mine is. I have to look.
season creator.
Hold see. I got it somewhere over here. And it's like it's the Wilson Evolution quality, but different colors. Season creator
I see it.
basketball. Yeah. I don't know if because they were on par with Wilson, pricing wise, but they were just a little like 20, they were like $75. These basketballs are fire because they feel just like the Wilson Evolution. And then I bought the blue one because I'm tired of going to gyms. I'm like, nope, that's my ball player. Like I
That's
put
me.
white letters on them. You can't mistake that red basketball for
Right.
being yours if you ain't never seen one of these.
Nah, so I got Rain a pink one. So now she
Mhm.
has a pink one. Don't know. I ain't seen nobody else with a pink one.
Nope, that's
So
me.
she got a pink one.
That's me,
Um,
player. Am I
I'm
still
about to.
center? I swung it around.
They got the laser etching on there. And you
Yes.
can do colors. My daughter's name is Rain. I'm gonna get a purple one. It's gonna say purple rain on there. It's
I
gonna be
like
dope.
that. I like
Yeah.
that. It
And
should
she's a
be.
shooter too. She like to shoot the ball. So,
You like game blouses on the side of it.
yeah. No. But I wanted to talk about we talked about our Saturday morning cartoon. We talked
Mhm.
about movies. We talked about shoes. I want to talk about, and this is another thing on this show is we talk about nostalgia and,
Yeah.
just back in the day and things like that. Clothes. So I
Oh my
grew
goodness.
up poor. Do you remember Stafford t-shirts?
Yes. I have a Stafford on up under this shirt right now as we
Right now, as
speak.
we speak, so you rich,
As we
rich.
speak. No,
I
no, no,
have
no, no.
one.
This,
I don't know what
if you
this is.
saw that, I couldn't wear this shirt during the podcast. That's how old it is. But yeah, that's this. It used to be 32. It used to be 25 or 23 a pack. It's down.
Hmm.
It's up to 32 now. It's like $40 for three
Right.
shirts.
That sounds reasonable as an adult, but as a child, me trying to explain that to my mama why I needed a Stafford,
Absolutely.
absolutely not.
Hanes. You gonna get some of them Hanes, or even the hair care stores used to sell them. I forgot the brand. They were like God Body
Right.
A-necks, and they
That's
used to be
actually
like
quality.
$7 for a pack of 7. They were terrible quality.
Nah, they was decent quality, but the thing was is you will pull up in one of them and then people start checking your tags.
Yeah, that's
You
crazy
remember
when
that?
people check your tag. Like,
People used to check
you're
tags
not
in my
wearing it.
school.
You gonna check my tag that's on my body and then judge me for that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the school that I grew up in. People checked your tags and took your starter jacket.
Do you remember South Pole? Like,
100%.
the fact that how harshly that fell off, and it fell off right when I was able to get it. You know what I mean? And so, like,
Oh,
I had the character pockets. I had the character on the back pockets, and then they had a matching shirt with it, or even a sweater if you will. Most of the time, if it's sold on the same hanger, you got it from like Bunnies or somewhere like
Yep,
that. It was
bunnies,
you couldn't
which
tell
was a
me
hair store.
you couldn't tell me anything with that. Like, I used to go to the jean warehouse. Like, I didn't know, like, I feel like whatever you wear is about what you have on, but you make the clothes. Like, you make the freshness of it. It doesn't matter the
Now,
price, but we grew up at a time where it's the
yeah,
price or the look or platinum FUBU. Like, that was more expensive than regular FUBU. The Fat
yeah,
Albert collection. If
oh
I see
yeah,
that shit now, I'm buying all of it. But back then, I couldn't see myself. I couldn't. There's no way. And my grandmother, she spoiled me, but she drew that line at that Fat Albert. She was like, "Yeah, you can get you a shirt, but you're not about to get the jeans with the shirt and then the beanie. You're gonna have to pick one, and it's for a birthday. Don't ask me for nothing else." And I respect
so
that. I respect that.
my brothers, I have a brother who's 7 years older than me and another brother who is 2 years older than me. But they both had jobs, so they could buy that type of stuff.
Mhm.
And I would sneak in their closet and wear their stuff. Now, once
Mhm.
again, they 7 years older than me and 2 years older than me.
Mhm.
And both of these dudes are like over 6 feet. I'm 5'9". So I'm like wearing their clothes, which
You
are
out there.
17 sizes too big. But it's South Pole, it's Platinum Fubu, it's
Right there. You said
Ceviche.
you out there. You still had it though. You still had it. You
Out here, yeah.
out
But I
here.
look foolish. Like hindsight, I realized I look like a fool out here
But
in my brother's
that
clothes.
was a style. Like, if I had old pictures, like, bro, I'm 6'7", but I used to be maybe 120 pounds back in the day. So 120, but I'd buy 7XL shirts. Those things are all the way down to my knees, and I'm
Looking like
six
a
five.
curtain.
It's just hanging off me. And I used to wear my do-rag untied in public, just down. It was a style. I'd put a hat on over the do-rag. My
100%.
goodness. It was a time to be alive, but those big sizes were in. Now I struggle to find normal size clothes because all the kids would either buy oversized, all the 3XLs might be gone, or they may be 3XL big. And I'm like, bro, I'm big, but not that big for a 4XLB. That should be hanging off of me.
Easy. Like the whole thing about the do-rag, I wore a do-rag, I wore a stocking cap, I wore any kind of thing over my head
Hmm.
looking like I
I
said, hindsight, I realized that I looked like a fool.
Ruffian. You said a what?
A fool.
A fool?
Ruffian. Ruffian is
Yeah.
probably I looked I don't know. And my
I had
mom
a
would be like,
crushed
"Well, take that
velvet
thing off your head."
do-rag. Yes, and I never understood that, but I was trying to work on the waves. But it's essentially bonnets outside, you know. No judgment to the people who you know what? Judgment to the people who wear their pajamas outside and the bonnets and there's a lot of stuff you shouldn't do, but that's just me. But this is coming from somebody who had a 7XL do-rag out in public. And it
I
doesn't
made
matter
the
what
choice.
restaurant we're at.
Yep. All up in the Red Lobsters and the Olive
Mhm.
Gardens.
When it was delicious. Those
Used to
places
wear
are
a stocking cap with the little knot at the top of the stocking cap,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
It would
They
be an
had some ones that
actual
used to say "boo
stocking.
boo." They used to say "boo boo" all the way around them, like "boo boo."
Yeah.
My mom be like, "You boo boo the fool out there." But I get it now. I understand. I didn't understand it then.
It was a simpler time though. It
A
really
simpler
was.
time. Wow.
I want to talk about another thing that we do on this show is the music that there's a couple areas. I want to talk about your music tastes growing up, like the type of
Mhm.
music that influenced you. But
Mhm.
then I also want to talk about first the type of music that influenced you, meaning like the type of music that your parents or your
Mhm.
grandparents listened to, like what was cleaning the house on Saturday morning, like what type of music that was.
Oh, do you
So
wanna go first or what you got?
yeah, I'll go first. So
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
my music that I grew up with, like my parents, my mom and my dad, both big music people. My dad loved Cool and the Gang. Like, oh my God, like that's it. I thought that was like the coolest name, no pun
It did.
intended, the coolest name for a band, Cool and the
Mhm.
Gang.
Mhm.
And they made amazing music. Like, so I grew up
Amazing
with
music.
Cool
Wow.
and the Gang, and my mom was a big Earth, Wind, and Fire person. Like, she always had like
Wow. That's
Reason,
that's an excellent
Fantasy,
balance.
mm, Earth, Wind, and Fire. And I wasn't aware of the power of the impact of both of those bands, but Earth, Wind, and Fire really like just transcendent. Yeah, them was the 2 big ones from my mom and my dad, but of course my
Really
mom loved,
good.
like, Confunction,
Yes.
Delphonics, like, it was,
Yeah.
you know, Rolls Royce was
Oh,
one of my
man.
mama's favorite bands,
Man, if
Wishing
I
on a
could hit the
Star.
note, "You abandoned me."
Love don't live here anymore.
It don't live here
Yeah.
anymore. Wow.
What'd you grow up with? What granny have going?
It was back and forth. Like on the weekends, I'll be with my pops, and then the weekdays I'm with my grandparents. So my grandparents listen to everything, but most of the time, like on road trips, it would be pretty much Earth, Wind and Fire, Luther Vandross. It
Lufa,
would be what's his name? He had an album called Smackwater Jack. Quincy Jones. So
Quincy
like
Jones.
Quincy Jones would put together these old like there's a CD called The Dude and there's so many slaps on this whole CD. Mind you, Mac Dre has sampled it. I'm gonna miss you in the
In the
morning. You remember that?
morning. I
But
know.
that's one of the Quincy Jones songs with the singer. She was on there. So it would be more so like that. But my pops, he was an Omega and he would listen to George so we just a whole bunch of George Clinton, a whole bunch of funk. So that's where like my love for the P funk and my love for just funky ass music, like Gap Band, all that shit, all that
Yeah.
funk is right up my alley. So I still have like a collection of funk albums that I just like. It's ingrained. Like I just hear them so much. I'm like, oh yeah, like so Parliament, Funkadelics, shit, Maggot Brain, all it a whole so much shit. So that's how the pendulum swings, just between the old school, the cleaning music, and P Funk All Stars. So yeah, I like all.
That's a nice diverse, upbringing for sure.
Yeah, man.
And my dad was also hip, so he
Mhm.
listened to a lot of rap too. So he would listen to E40.
Earl, it's your life.
E40. My daddy had some E40 and Be Legit always.
Mhm.
He
Man,
had some Ghetto Boys, some Scarface, like
man.
always. He was like, my dad was probably the biggest Tupac fan. Like I grew up a Tupac fan
Mhm.
to where like we was so much in Tupac that it was if Tupac said fuck you, it was fuck you. I didn't start listening to like Jay-Z and Nas and all these people that Tupac
Yeah,
was beefing with until I was an
yeah,
adult.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Tupac was
just saying
dead
because
and
it's a
gone. I was like,
different
oh
time.
man,
Like, hey,
this was some
if
good
Pac
music.
said
I
it
done
was
missed out.
bad, I ain't even gonna see it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That being said, what type of music influenced you? Like once you could buy albums with cussing and what type of music did you
So my
listen to?
first CD I bought with cussing was Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. That's
Hey,
super duper fly. I still
slept on,
have mine with the fold out and everything. But
slept
see,
on.
I was big on like I had family down south, so we'd be listening to all types of shit. But most of the time, chopped and screwed music was very influential in my whole thing. Like you
Easy.
couldn't tell me Paul Wall, Chameleonaire, Mike Jones. We don't say his name enough, pretty much. Like just Missy and Timberland and Magoo and just Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes' first 4 CDs was fire. So I felt like I was just a mixture of Missy and Busta Rhymes. Those are the first CDs I bought unedited. Tapes don't count though, so it'd be Master P.
Text count.
It was just a time to be alive, bro. And like you said, with Cash Money, man, seeing those CD, you could see those CDs from afar.
The diamonds on it.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
You blinding me?
so that's funny. So my first CD or tape that I bought on that Cash Money train was 400 Degrees. Juvenile,
Until then,
400 Degrees. I'm gonna
that
be
Ghetto
thugging
Children,
behind
man,
this
that shit's
Project Building.
fucking fire.
Yeah, like
I think I had
I
that.
bought
I think I bought
some of
that
these
on
songs.
a vinyl. I'm gonna bring the vinyl player over there one day, bro. I
I
think I
have
have
it.
400 degrees
I
on
bought it on
vinyl
tape.
somewhere.
I bought it on
Yeah,
CD twice because I scratched the CD up, and now I
fire,
actually have it on my phone on my Apple Music. 400
amazing.
Degrees. I would die with 400 Degrees, and just Juvenile in general.
Mhm.
Yeah. So in that same vein, I grew up on that. We from Kansas City, Midwest, but I grew up family down south, Texas, Arkansas,
Mhm.
Oklahoma, Atlanta. I grew up with all of that New Orleans stuff. Master P,
Yep,
Cash
yep,
Money in his hay. You know what I
yep.
mean?
Yeah, man.
Get your roll on.
It's a
Like,
roll
man,
on.
they,
And you
yeah,
say you touched briefly on Atlanta, like Goody Mob, bro.
I was about to
like
say Outkast. Outkast is one of
Outkast,
my favorite
Goody,
groups,
the
hands down.
Dungeon Family.
The
That just
Dungeon
brings
Family as a
everybody in
whole.
it. Outkast, Future.
CeeLo
Did you
Green,
know that
Big
nigga
Gip.
Future was in the fucking Dungeon Family?
I did see that. Somebody, who did I see
Crazy.
that on? It was like Young Dungeon Family, like it was the future of the
Yeah.
Dungeon Family or something. But
Mhm.
that gave me a lot more respect for
Mhm.
Future. Like I like Future, don't get me wrong,
Mhm.
but he had the negative, like people, like, oh, he a mumble rapper. Like he make good music to me,
Mhm.
but so many people who I respected Future to where I was like, it's got to be something there. So that's
It
when I
gotta be
started
something
digging into
there. He
Future.
has to be in a I don't think I'm a whole CD Future just yet,
Nah, but he
but
got
that's just
songs.
me. He has songs, but I don't know
Sorry,
if
young
I'm
kids.
the
Sorry, youth.
yeah, sorry, but I'm not gonna pull up and buy a whole Future CD. I respect the man. I love some of his older songs. Like the first song heard him was Tony Montana, and he mumbled through that whole thing. But he was saying that he was off of drugs and he couldn't open up his jowl, to really get the words out. So I was like, okay, I respect that. Like
Yeah.
that's a
Have you heard the new Ti song?
man, that I'm okay. So I'm glad he cut the hair. I'm glad the hat came back. That's the
Good
Ti
stuff.
that needs to stay around. Like that's the Ti we know. Like that money
That's the one we
rolls,
need.
cars and clothes. That
That's how all my niggas roll.
and that's how he was rapping on this new one. And then,
100%.
When Pharrell really puts his mind to some shit, man, he can make a slapper. But
Yeah.
I do like that new Ti. I haven't heard the
Yeah.
whole CD or if it's
I didn't
even
either.
out yet, but I've heard
Right.
that single.
That single, I turn that shit up loud in the car.
Mhm. You gotta crank it.
Looking at my kids like, you see this here?
You see this
This
Ti.
right here?
This Ti. Tip Harris. This
Yeah.
Ti. That's Ti, not Tip Harris. That's when he
Uh,
cleaned up, but
did you know
it's Ti.
TIP? I always wondered where it came from, and I saw Lou Williams, who
Mhm.
he got a podcast. He had a large portion of his career in Atlanta, so he got that Southern influence on his
Mhm.
podcast. He's talking about how he hung out with Ti early back in the days before he's popping, and Ti means, or TIP means the international pimp. I
Wow.
didn't even know that.
Wow.
From someone who I already loved and adored. I didn't think I could love him anymore. Wow.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah. I was like, okay, lemon
Okay.
pepper Lou.
Yeah, but like, yeah,
All right.
I'm listening. I'm listening, Lemon Pepper Lou.
Yeah. I was like, the international pimp. And then because of Q-Tip
Mhm.
was signed to the same record label,
Mhm.
he just dropped the P and just went with T.I.
Okay.
So I was like, okay,
Okay.
makes
The
sense.
international. Mhm.
Yeah. It's still dope. Yeah, but
Yeah,
no, that
bro.
that was powerful. But I grew up on all of T.I.'s album. T.I. hasn't put out a bad album.
He has it. He has it. I like that, where he, damn, I can't remember it, but it's like, "In my Chevy on 24s, and I
Uh,
know not where I'm supposed to go back." That
yeah,
shit was fire because he had everybody just come in rapping after him. That was fire. Young Dro. Young Dro.
yeah,
A
Dro,
force to
I'm
be
cleaning
reckoned
new.
with.
And I'm in the
Yeah, but
shoulder
that
lean in there.
that was a good shoulder lean in it, big. Yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
Dro
That the
underrated
whole yeah, for sure. Underrated.
outside of Atlanta. But yeah, that was me. I got up on New York rappers and stuff like that late. That's why I thought it was interesting for you to say Busta Rhymes because
Mhm,
and Busta Rhymes, Busta Bus, he
mhm.
was one of the pioneers. He don't get enough credit, Put your hands
Sure
where
don't.
my eyes can see, or
Wow.
put my hand, yeah, like
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
whole Coming to America video, like just classic
Yeah,
historical.
and he had some clever bars. Like, he would just say the most outlandish shit, and it made sense to me, and I was like, I gravitated. Like in my car to this day, I have 2 Busta Rhymes CDs in there, and I was like, yeah, just let it play. And he had 2 CDs where he just let it play.
Yeah,
But yeah, I like Busta Bus.
he got some monumental stuff. He got some Janet Jackson features, some Mariah
Oh
Carey
man,
features, like who at that time, them was like international superstars. So for him to get
Erica
those,
Badu, she
Erica
she in
Badu.
there, she in there. She has a couple songs with Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, let's not even talk about Erica Badu. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
just she,
yeah,
man,
yeah, light years, man.
wow.
Wow.
The whole neo soul movement with D'Angelo and all of them. I got up on that. I didn't get up on it late like my dad was up on it.
Mhm.
He got remarried and his wife was into all of that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I heard it throughout my childhood, but I didn't even
Mhm.
understand what was happening. You know
Mm,
what I
I
mean? Didn't even know. You know, Erica Badu,
It said $2
D'Angelo.
and 6 dimes. You may laugh because you did
Because
not
you
do
did
your
not do your
math.
math.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, Erica. Shout out to Erica, who I met
Yeah,
in
for sure.
person,
For sure.
who's deceptively thick. She's a really small person and
Wow. Wow,
super
like a teapot.
curvaceous,
Mhm, mhm.
like a teapot. Yeah. Really nice. Met her at the Landon Mall, which for those of you not from Kansas City, that is the most
You wouldn't even
grimiest mall
know.
you could possibly be at. And she's
You can
just
get
like
grills
there
though, and
without
you can get
security.
airbrush shirts.
Yeah,
So
you can get a
if you
grill,
into
airbrush
that,
shirts, and some
you
edge
could do
gel,
that. And now I
all at
now I
the
think it's a
Landon Mall.
crab boil place, and the
Mhm.
Gen X moved out of it, so it's not
Crab
too
boil
much
place is
going
fire
on.
though, just for the record.
Did
Just
bust it open, bring it
for the
back.
record. They give you was it the handkerchief, the kerchief, the
You
plastic
gotta do because you got butter sauce everywhere.
mhm,
You got butter
dip and
all
gotta
on
put
my
your elbows
staffer.
up. Yeah, we went there for, like, my mama's birthday or something. We went there for something, I forget what.
Nice.
'Twas exquisite and a great
Plus,
experience. Yeah. But, no, Erykah Badu. I also met Mike Epps at the Landon Mall too, which is fun. It's like they come to the city and like, "Take me to the most ghetto place." Like, Mike Epps was in Hurl Pinners. Hurl Pinners is where you went to get fitted caps, and they also had, like, some sort of Nike contract, so you can go there and get Jordans too. You can go there and get
really.
a Jordan release and a
Mhm.
fitted cap, as
Mhm.
well as a three-piece suit. Hurl
Yeah.
Pinner had to be the most multifaceted place you can go,
Bro,
and I saw
it
Mike
had the
Epps.
suits. You can get 2 for 100. Just think about that. It may be neon green, but you can get 2 suits. 2
Yeah.
suits for $100. Did you know? I learned the other day, bro. Do you know who owns Harold Pinners?
I would
I thought it
assume
was
a
Harold.
guy named Harold
I thought
Pinner.
it was Harold and Pinner. No, it's a Jewish company.
Well, not surprised there. Kanye, Kanye, gotcha.
Got
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not
gotcha.
gonna say what kind of lawyer he was. He was a
Yeah.
Jewish lawyer. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
but yeah, so I didn't mean that in no
No,
offense to
sorry,
any, but
no
I was like, yeah.
anti-Semitic,
But
Semite. I
yeah,
don't
I
even
was
know the
like,
word, so I
he
can't be
said,
that because I don't
gotcha,
even know it.
gotcha.
Yeah, but no, that I mean that's that's on brand with just
Mhm.
trying to get some ownership. But hey,
Mhm.
and that's where they had them Steve Harvey suits too, not like the literal Steve Harvey suits, like Steve Harvey
87
branded.
buttons.
But
Yep.
the shoulders is like a box, and
Mhm.
they like a V.
Mhm.
You look like Power Line and
Yep.
fucking Disney.
Yep. You can stand out.
Yeah, that's the type of suit you can get at Royal
Yeah,
Penn. Picture
$100.
day.
They also had Coogee, and I
Yeah,
was like,
as I said,
that
you
was
can get everything at Harold
you could
Pinter's,
get
bro.
everything there. They had
Everything.
Iceberg
It was
back in the
called Men of
day.
Fashion.
Man,
Harold Pinter's Men
manifest.
of Fashion.
It makes
That's
me wanna go, bro. Like, once I
I really do.
get
I'm
some
feeling
money
real
up, I wanna
nostalgic
go.
right now.
Yep, I'm gonna
Like
grab some
super.
Paperboy, some of them caps.
Hey, say I want to, but I'm just not because I'm anti.
No,
That's
bro,
me.
we
They
gonna
look
go,
cool.
bro. When you ain't playing no basketball, we gonna go to Harold Penny's and we gonna
I'm
tear it
always
down.
playing basketball, bro. That's why you gotta come play
We gonna
basketball
tear
with
we
me,
gonna
bro.
after basketball, we gonna go to Harold Penny's,
That's what,
bro.
because listen, Enzo, I told you, bro, Enzo dropped 26. So I'm like, well, damn, maybe
Love
I
it.
need to start working with him. So it's going to start all over again.
It
Kobe
is
going to be
too.
better than all three of them.
That you know how that shit works. Most of the time, that's how it works. Either she gonna be like a track
LaMelo
star
Ball.
or something, or volleyball or something, or a
Yeah.
mathematician, or she gonna be an equestrian.
Huh?
Yeah,
Ride horses.
something. Yep.
Yeah. No, I think she might like music, though, for real. Because I got all the music shit. She'd be
Mhm.
coming over here playing the piano and
I
yelling
like
at
it.
me. You
I
know?
like it. You gotta sample that shit, bro. You still gotta teach me how to do some more sampling, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I heard some good sound clips that we can.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you about this. This is not sponsored. There's an app called Koala, like the bear. You can
Mhm.
download it on your phone,
Mhm.
and you can like sample anything on that thing, and it's pretty user friendly. I think it does have a in-app purchase of
Mhm.
like $5 to
Okay.
where it like
Is it a
unlocks
one time?
everything. Yeah, it's one time, but you can still use the free version, like bare bones version of it, and make some dope samples. Like you can just put your phone up to something and record it. Like you can make a mouth sound like, and then
Mhm.
pitch it up, pitch it down, and do whatever you want to with it. Like you can
Okay.
record anything.
And
Like it's a
koala,
yeah,
like
like
the
a
bear.
koala
Okay.
bear. Yeah, it's a pretty powerful tool, man. And like I said, it's free, but you can do a lot with the free version. But I did go ahead and pay that 5 to get to
That's not
unlock.
too bad.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But it's easy entryway into sampling, and it's like you can hook a record player up to it, like you go into your phone, or you got
Plug
an
it in.
iPad or into your
Yeah,
computer. Like
yeah,
you can plug it if you got a USB-C connection, and you can sample right off the record, and then chop the record up, and it's like a little drum pad. It's got the 16 buttons, and you just
yeah.
chop it up and bop bop bop. Oh my
Oh my
god, it's
goodness.
crazy.
That's a yeah, wow.
Koala, for
Okay,
those that link
got
in
that.
the description. No, not really.
Link in the script.
Yeah. No, but, did you look at the last, video I posted of us? The
Yeah,
the the big one? I
yeah.
put the intro on there. Did you happen to see
Yeah,
the
I did.
intro by any
I was
chance?
gonna say I meant to comment on that. Like that's just fire, bro. I like it.
It got the pictures of us as kids and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
but the song, remember I was telling you that Imma use Suno to make a
Mm-hmm.
Memphis-inspired song?
Yeah.
That's the song.
It pull from it. That's tight.
Yeah, and, shout out to Suno. You can't sue us because 'cause we're not monetized, but, I mean, I do pay for pro. If
We
you
don't
pay for
make any
pro, you
money.
can use it for whatever, but Suno, the robots made that beat. I was like, "I want something Memphis, late these early 2000s inspired," and it just came out with this. Like, I gotta play the whole song. I gotta find it. I'll have to send it to you, but the
Uh-huh.
whole song, it actually is slaps.
Okay.
They got
Okay.
the drum rolls and the snares. I was like,
I'm
"Oh,
all
shit."
for it. I'm
Yeah,
all
so
for it.
pretty cool. Pretty
Yeah.
cool indeed. Yeah, man. That was I don't know. Like I said, those were the things that I wanted to talk about. We right
Yeah.
at the hour mark, not like we gotta
Okay.
stop or anything, but I mean,
Yeah.
did you have anything you wanted to good cover or go over?
I don't know. I think we kind of touched on all the bases on the most of
We got a
stuff that
lot.
we like to talk about, man.
We got a lot. Any shoes
Yeah.
coming out that you interested in? I seen those cherries. I know you like those. Cherry
I asked you to
13.
put a bid in for me because I mean,
I
but I
didn't. Did they
understand.
already?
I understand. But
I it completely slipped my mind. I'm so
I
sorry.
just no, no,
Did
no.
they
I
already
didn't
come
say it
out?
like that. I didn't mean it like that. But you know how we work with our shoes and shit. So I still have my old pair, but they're whispering and they got the
Mm,
Aladdin about the foot. So they are coming up. So I'm just saying, if you put a bid in for your boy, I'm good for it. I'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
out
for
there.
sure.
Fuck with me, DJ.
Fuck
I
with
got the
me, DJ.
keyboard. Fuck with me, DJ. But yes,
Dig
that's the
it.
only thing that I saw on the radar. But I know them Jordan, they're coming. I think the 13, they said these are close to the OG. They probably could be a marketing thing, but this is
I don't believe
there's something
nothing
about
they
a
say
good
no more.
13, bro. And hopefully they disrespect it. Hopefully they go right to like the outlet or something, or like they don't do as well. But I feel like, bro, every time a 13, they just need to bring back
Uh,
them He Got Games. I'm in there.
are you familiar with the Jurassic Park John
John
Morant's?
Moran,
Yeah.
all them colorways are fire, but I want the one of the green
I
that with
think
the G.
yeah, exactly. I don't like the yellow. It's not that I don't like the yellow ones.
Yes.
But the green ones, they
Hmm.
just more soft. So I don't know if I'm pulling them up on the screen. I'm sharing the
Yeah.
screen.
So I'm gonna
They actually
rotate.
come out next month.
Uh-huh. Yeah, them a fire.
So I thought that these ones was fake, these yellow and red ones,
Mhm.
but they actually turned out to be real. And then
Mm.
these ones next to it. So these two are actually real and coming out next month, which is
Mhm.
and I'm pretty excited about that. Like, yeah, them's gonna be nice.
Yeah, them be nice.
Yeah, John
I do
Morant,
like how
he be
his
doing his
shoe
thing.
sales are going down because that price is getting way better. But these are gonna be, since it's a theme behind them, they're gonna be. But you can get some Ja threes. What 65s
120.
now, 80,
Oh yeah, you can get them
and
hella cheap, but I think they like
70.
120 on the release.
I love it. I love like when shoes do that. That's when it makes it easier. Remember when they cleaned out Kyrie's stuff, like
Hmm.
when he switched? Bro, I got a pair of Kyrie, I think they were 2 and the hybrids for $45.
Wow.
I still have them. They were $40, and, that grip is crazy on those. I still got my
Yeah, Kyrie
patches.
made a good shoe. Like he probably made
Mhm.
the best actual basketball like ball
Man,
hooper shoe.
so good.
It had
Yes.
that like big lip on the outside on your pinky toe to where it's like you can't roll your ankle. Like it's
Yep,
just
that's
you
nice
got that
grip.
extra over there. Like
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. Kyrie, man, I haven't done any of his Etnas. I want to, but I just
Mhm.
can't. I don't know.
Yeah. I
But
wouldn't mind having, like, the moccasin ones, but they
them
be
ones is
hating on
hard.
the
Yeah,
big footers, like, they would go up to a 15, or just like Shaq shoes because his son's over the creative process of the
for
shoes.
Reebok.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
like a pair because I like the new Shaq Gnosis, but they only go up to a 15, even on the website. I'm like, That's
that's
trash,
wild,
bro. He
especially for
wears
Shaq.
23.
You should know better. That's what I'm about to
Come
say.
on."
But
Yeah.
I was showing so Ja Morant
Mhm.
and Anthony Edwards, like these
Yes.
AEs, I got a couple pair of these,
Yeah.
120, 130 for
That's a
a
steal.
premier player shoe.
And them
You
shits
can't
look
beat
good,
that.
man. Them look good on
Yeah.
y'all feet. Every time I
Yeah.
see
Like I
you, I always
said,
look down. I think we make shoe contact before we make eye contact most
oh,
of the time as
100%.
collectors.
The these are the girls team shoe.
Mhm.
So we are on the Adidas circuit.
Mhm.
This is the prices that we was paying. $40
So
for
you
a
can't
brand
beat that.
for a brand new. This is the Dame 10. Now I wonder if it because he didn't play because the Achilles or whatnot. But
I
like
mean, but
either
still though,
way, it's
like
the brand new Dame.
shit, 10 of those, like, bro, you really
Yeah,
not
forty
breaking the
bucks a
bank
pop.
to get them $40. That's nice. That's
Yeah,
that's sweet. And it
yeah.
is that's still a plus shoe. Like the
Oh yeah.
insides of them
It's
dames are
got a lot
plus.
of ankle support. Like it's a good mid range shoe, not a low top. We did the Anthony Edward, the AE ones last year, and
Mhm.
they were we did the lows,
Mhm.
AE one low, and they were I want to say they were about like $80 or whatever. But the shoelaces on these things, for whatever fucking reason, they just would not stay tied. Like, we
Yeah,
had to
you
stop the
gotta.
game like 10 times. He's like, "We ain't never doing these bitches again." It's a
Yep.
good looking shoe. I like this little herringbone design, but,
It's
yeah,
fire.
I mean, it's well, how you feel about how you seen these new James Hardens?
Okay, so I do like the new James Harden, but I know that that forefoot, like I'm rough on shoes, especially if
Oh,
I
yeah.
hoop on them. So I
Mhm.
know that's just gonna have that Aladdin toe, or you're gonna
In
have the
no time.
crinkles as soon as you, because it looks
In lightning
futuristic,
speed.
but in lightning speed, that forefoot and that toe box is gonna look atrocious.
How you feel about the sock?
It depends. Now, like socks and like the booties, like Jordan 7s have a booty.
Mhm.
Sometimes can be a little uncomfortable if you have any foot ailment. I have bad feet from hooping, but like I have a bunion and putting anything in a booty, if it's not plush, it's a no-go for me. Or them pinky toes. Anything where it crushes my toes. It's a
This
no.
the only sock I'll put up with.
That one on the NSU?
This the only one. This the only booty that I'll do. That's 17 low.
Uh-huh. That's the only
More of
one.
that, please. More
That's
more
a
cowbell.
that's it. We need more cowbell.
I
The
don't need no
17s,
other
17s are
17
underrated.
no other sock.
17s I wore those black, the ones that came in the countdown pack. Nigga, I had like not even two in the horn. It was like 30 points in those. And I
Look,
was like, it's Mike. Mike's in the
it's the
shoes. I
shoes.
am Mike.
Did you see that? That's why Michael said that's why he wore a new pair of shoes every game
That shit's
because he
dope.
really believed it was in the shoes. This is the man himself wearing
Bro,
his
it's
own shoe.
Spike Lee
Like
said it best, bro. It has to be the shoes, bro.
it's got to
I
be.
can wear a Buster Brown and let me get some points in it. I'm Buster Brown.
Look,
I am Buster.
sometimes I dream.
Yo.
Look, I tell you,
Yeah,
if I could be like Mike,
man. Like
yeah,
Mike.
yeah. I don't know. I think that's a good note to end
Yeah,
on. We got, like I
for
said, we got
sure.
about a little over an hour.
All
We could
right.
do this
All
all
right. I know
day.
you're gonna chop it up, get it together.
Post it
Mm-hmm.
to the two you, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But no, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all
As
you
always,
guys who
bro.
are watching and the listeners and
For sure, man. We
all
appreciate
the
everybody
bitches.
out there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my Latin brothers and
Yes.
sisters,
Yeah,
especially the
yeah.
sisters.
You gotta breast that over. You gotta edit that shit out.
Just massage that. I gotta massage it in.
There you
Yeah,
go.
no, but yeah, that's all I got, man.
That.
Until next time,
Until next
you know,
time, until we meet again.
high life, low life.
Yeah, hell yeah.